तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभा। यस, मन ही मन आरती नमस्कार कर लीजिएगा। Salutations, welcome all wonderful sadhakas. Narayana. Yes, the sadhakatva in us, the shrotrutva in us, jignasu in us, mumukshu in us, intact. So too, the shishya, the bhakta, the viragi, and the dharma stapaka, loka sevaka in us intact. So too, the inspired personality with a readiness to work hard with sufficient vairagya also is in us. Such as very simply, beautifully, with concentrated mind, remember Shruti Mata, pray to her. Remember Guru Parampara, pray to them. Remember Adhisthana Devatas, pray to them. Remember Adi Parashakti Mata, pray to her. Remember Ishvara, pray to him. And remember Brahma Tattva, our ultimate goal, pray to him to reveal to our Anubhuti of the self. We are in the study of this Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanam, 17th Sarga over of Vairagya Prakaranam from today. Yesterday only we started the 18th Sarga. It is Kaya Jugupsa Varnanam, Kaya Vigarhana Prakaranam. This is the text or topic every sadhana of Bhakti Karma Jnana Yoga sadhana kala to detach from our excessive identity with this Sthula Sharira. We are taught and we are told to practice, and that is very necessary also. Not only helps us for the purification of the heart to focus on our final goal, but also it reduces our fear of death, etc., and our unnecessary clingings, attachments to the world, and also avoids us doing, means makes us avoid doing any adharma or papa, so that we don't get subjected to the dukkha in future. So many benefits are there with this understanding about the limitations of Sthula Sharira, then using it for the given purpose. More than that, no attachment is entertained with it. As we said yesterday also, toughest of all the sadhanas is this first sadhana. And if it is done, half of the sadhana is done only. That's the beauty of it. So let us see what Sri Ramachandraji is guiding us in this aspect. We are doing it first time. Narayana. So let us study it together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Gurubhi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatah Sarva Vedantah Tanityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Apadam Bhartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम वरानने। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं। वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्। ॐ यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधा नीरसा यद्वाक्यार्थविचारणादभिमतः स्वर्गोऽपि कारागृहं यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। यस्यार्षं प्रथिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसा वशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् सिसृक्षुर्जगत् तं बोधाम्बुरिदिं तपस्वी मुकुटालङ्कारचिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगत् आनन्दसन्दोहतोऽग्ध्री तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वामदेव भरद्वाज वेदव्यासादि हम ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्यभ्यो योगवाश रामायण शास्त्रस्य आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध मोक्ष प्राप्ति श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शन साधनानुभव प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्धि अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयं राम मंदिरवत् समस्त मंदिर विश्वविद्यालय आश्रम संस्था पुण्यक्षेत्राणां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर आध्यात्मिक शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञादिना सर्वे विश्वे धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रचार विश्व रक्षण विश्व अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं ये सनातन धर्मस्य भारतवर्षस्य शत्रवः बाह्याभ्यन्तराः तेषां सर्वेषां समूल निर्मूलनार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे साधना प्रयत्नं करिष्यामहे। ओम अथ श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणं प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यत सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बने वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ रसायां च तदा आकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विमुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ॐ श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीवसिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीरामा शरणं मम श्रीरामा शरणं मम। अथ प्रथमप्रकरणं वैराग्यप्रकरणम् अष्टादशः सर्गः। Friends, have to have patience. We all have to have the single pointedness. We have to have little awareness of the intellect to exactly grasp what is said, picturize what is said, contemplate on what is said, discover the truth in what is said, and see, scrutinize the beauty of the truth, validity of the truth, utility of the truth, if it is being practiced or if we abide in it. Let all this happen gradually, slowly, joyfully, steadily. One of the tricks we have to play with the mind. To do this is let this 1 hour be dedicated for this single pointed study of the Shastra. O mind, whatever you want, we will do that after the class. You know, in this way, that 1 hour with loving education to the mind, if we can steal from its clutches and apply ourselves to the study of Shastras, at least the information we can gather, converting that information into knowledge, into conviction, and getting out the conviction, entering into the sadhana with commitment like the vrata, diksha, anusthana, nishtha. Each of these grades of evolution we have to add in ourselves to practice what is said by the rishis through the shastras to reach to the sthiti what is promised by them, called as one side moksha from all bandhanas, second side the amita ananta nitya shashvata sukha shanti ananda prapti. There is no doubt whatsoever in this regard. Yesterday we have done the chanting of all 62 shlokas of this beautiful 18th Sarga Kaya Jugupsa Varnanam. In fact, 2 or 3 shlokas we touched also. We just browse through them and do some more shlokas today. And let us be objective in studying this in the sense without any biasness. Once studied, let us be subjective to see the validity of it. Then just at least whether we practice or not, if we don't disregard, discard, reject the knowledge, that is the first achievement. Whether it is dharma, whether it is the bhakti, whether it is the yoga, whether it is Vedanta, non-rejection. Outrightly we all reject it. That is the most unfortunate thing. If that non-rejection is achieved by us, slowly then we can think about it. The understanding will definitely tell us, yeah, what is it is right. Let us abide in it in our own interest. You know, these our wrong notions, wrong vasanas, abhavana, asambhavana, vipanita bhavana, then janma janma arjita vasana, tadatmya upadhika. These are all, like the people from whom we have taken lots of loans. 10-12 लोगों से बहुत पैसे कैसे वो लोग तंग करते हैं ना. These are all like that. You have to recognize they are there, recognize that they are this way troublesome, then finding the techniques to get rid of them. This entire Jimela circus struggle is called spiritual sadhana. Knowingly, when we do, we are sadhakas. If we don't know, we only get entangled more and more in the web of these things together, which is called as samsara jala or samsara samudra or samsara andhakara or samsara atavi. Okay, देखो, when we read Yoga Vasishtha, we also get examples. अथ अष्टादश सर्गः 18, very auspicious number, and in this the very first and important sadhana of kaya jugupsa varnanam is given to us. Okay, हाँ, काय विगरणम कहो काय जुगुप्सा कहो, सेम. अष्टादश सर्ग श्रीराम उवाच. फर्स्ट श्लोक. आर्द्रांत्र तंत्री गहनः विकारी परिपातवान् देहः स्फुरति संसारे सोऽपि दुःखाय केवलम्. I am taking a minute. Mm. Mm. So, Ardra, lick full of fluids. Antra, the intestines. Tantri, the variety of the vessels and nerves. Gahana, endowed with all these well knit, no doubt, by the God's glorious knowledge, but very, very Gahana, uh, very difficult, tough to understand their coordination and combination. So, Ardhantra Tantri Gahanaha. Then, also it means container of all the Ardra means the fluids, the uh, matter which is thrown out of the Sharira. Antra Tantri, all the solid material which comes out of the Sharira, the abominable things. Then Ardhantra Tantri Gahana. Other language it is as it is the bag carrying only these fecal matter and all. Then Vikari, right from the moment it is thrown out of the mother's womb till it dies, continuously it is going through lot of vikara. Okay, one continuous constant natural vikara is slowly growing, going to a peak level. From there, slowly decaying, diseased, old, and and then going away. This is how vikari this sharira naturally has. Another vikara is कभी मोटा होता है, कभी तगड़ा होता है, कभी हेल्दी होता है, कभी अनहेल्दी होता है, कभी एनर्जेटिक होता है, कभी नो एनर्जी. These are all the vikaras in the sharira. Okay. So while doing itself, the honest scrutinization is happening of this sharira. Then think about it. With such sharira, should we have the astha, tadatmya, and expect it to be otherwise than what it is naturally? So थोड़ा दिमाग खुलना चाहिए हमको. And the third thing is what? When this way, objectively the Sharira is analyzed, I am the subject who is the owner and knower of it. I am not it, isn't it? Hmm? Any owner of anything can disown any time. Any knower of anything is never subjected or disturbed by the known, isn't it? ज्ञाता कभी भी ज्ञेय से बाधित नहीं होता. So then discover that this is what is to be achieved and accept the possibility and also necessity. Okay, Vikari. Then Paripatavan. Paripatavan is definitely one day it goes for good, once for all. पतन हो जाता है उसका परिपातवान. Even this thought also that one day it is paripatavan when it is gracefully accepted, and the fears go away. And like this, so many shariras are given to us. Every Sharira was an opportunity if it is human. Other are the Prarabdhas. Till the Paramatma Anubhuti is gained, these will be given to us. So only with one Sharira, one need not be worried to by identifying. And who knows, better and better only we get because our Punya Karma and Upasana and Sadhana and Prarthana. So that also can help us. And the joy of it is what? Even after Jivan Mukti Atma Anubhuti, you can ask the God to give one set, भगवान थोड़ा घूम के आता हूँ खेल के आता हूँ हाँ like in Brahmaloka all the who have reached there through Krama Mukti either Brahmadevji tells them or they only take some 1 week 1 month holiday ओके जैसे भगवान थोड़ा मनुष्य शरीर से ये लोक में भूलोक में घूम के आता हूँ ब्रह्मदेव जी जा बेटा फंसो मत फिर से आ जाना you understood nothing to worry or take serious about this sharira maintain it use it that's it for that matter any relation in the world any vastu vyakti vishesha in the world has some utility value for vyavahara utility value for sadhana do the use of them in that way and because you are using parivara sadhana anything you use you have to pay also for it the payment is taking care of it managing it and protecting it from unwanted things this is the payment when we do wonderful it is why not we get this wisdom and make our life practically wisdom yukta जीवन बन जाता है and all these wisdoms come only when we regularly listen to such things, study such shastras. हमारा जिंदगी पूरा देहवश में बढ़ाने वाले ही चीज़ों में हम फंसे हैं अब वो कैसा होगा बताओ isn't it we have to help ourselves nobody once we want to help ourselves then to help ourselves gurus and shastras are there okay ardra antra tantri gahanah vikari paripatavan then deha spurati samsare this body is predominantly leading the whole samsara of individuals and total also and people coming into this body using this body think that they get sukha long sukha lot of sukhas all of that but dukkhaya kevalam okay if it is maintained if it is used for dharma if it is used for paramatma sadhana it will not be the dukkha hetu it is sadhana hetu for that only it is given but we think that this is for the sukha please remember it is not so therefore it will give dukkha only think about this fact and accept it all dukkhaya hetu throughout the chapter even many further sarga में भी हमको ये टॉपिक बार बार आता रहेगा one shloka we have seen second one अज्ञोऽपि तज्ञसदृशः वलितात्मचमत्कृतिः युक्त्या भव्योपभव्योऽपि न जडो नापि चेतनः देखो आउटराइटली रिजेक्ट नहीं कर रहे श्री राम जी बिकॉज इट इज गिवन बाय द लॉर्ड फॉर ए पर्पस ओके ना इसलिए वो वाला ड्यू वैल्यू तो देना ही चाहिए एट द सेम टाइम रॉन्ग वैल्यू जिससे फंस जाते हैं वी शुड नॉट गिव व्हाट इज सेड हियर अज्ञः अपि मीन्स दो दिस शरीर इज अज्ञः इट डजंट नो itself or we are there in it that which doesn't know itself doesn't know other things technically in shastra called as jada vastu and what is chaitanya vastu or chaitanya or chetana that which knows its own existence and which also knows the other things that is called as the chaitanya vastu for example I and the chair I am chetana because I know myself I know the chair also but chair is jada it doesn't know itself and it doesn't know me How he doesn't know itself is when it is broken, it doesn't go to get itself repaired. It doesn't know me because if it knows it is me, it will run away. It will not allow me to sit if it knows me. Isn't it? इस तरह they are all jada. The Sharira also, I know it is there, I know myself, but Sharira doesn't know itself and it doesn't know I am in it. In that way, Agnya. But at the same time, it is moving, it is talking, walking, running. So it is responding to the atmosphere, to the food given, exercise given, to the diseases that come. Therefore, Agnya hai, but फिर भी तज्ञ सदृशः, फिर भी चेतना युक्त. How? Valita Atma Chamatkriti. It is a chamatkara because it is given that ability in it by the Atma, which is Valita means which is covered under not only this Annamaya Kosha Sharira, the other four koshas. पंच कोशों के भीतर रहने वाला आत्म वस्तु के कारण शरीर को ये वाला चेतना मिल रहा है. Like in the presence of the electricity, the bulb glows. Independently, the filament of bulb will not glow. अगर ऐसा होता तो इलेक्ट्रिकल दुकान में सारे बल्ब अपने आप ग्लो होना चाहिए. नो नीड ऑफ बिजली, लाके लगा दो बल्ब ग्लो हो गया. सेम वे अज्ञा अपि जड़ अपि तज्ञ सदृशः appears to be chetana. Valitatma chamatkriti, it's a chamatkara of the Atman which is behind all five koshas and giving every one of them those respective abilities. And these things now with examples, a lot of times you have to contemplate to understand the relation between Paramatma and the Upadhis. Like the relation between electricity and electrical gadgets, or the petrol and the petrol moving vehicles, and Bhagavan Surya and all of us. Isn't it? In the presence of Surya, we all work. In the presence of petrol, the car, scooter moves. Presence of Bijli, all of them work. In the presence of Paramatma Chaitanya, our Dehendriya Manabuddhi, they gather their capacities to do their respective works. थोड़ा मन में रखो ये बात. These things, when we deeply understand subtly, we will later know what is the meaning of moksha, what is the meaning of sadhana, what is the meaning of detaching from them, attaching to the self, etc. So यहाँ तक तो देख लो. अग्नोपि तज्ञ सदृशः वलित आत्म चमत्कृति ही युक्त्या भव्योपभव्योपि अभव्यः अपि. Nothing great about this body. Okay, that because of consumption of the food, this is growing taller and wider and round shape. Some energy capacity in it to do alive, be alive. Abhavya. More than that, when we are identified with it, other than dukkha, it doesn't give anything. Yet, yuktya. If the sharira is with yukti utilized, bhavyaha, it's one of the best gifts, especially the human sharira. Any jiva can get from Paramatma. Again repeating, from Paramatma, if at all we can get any of the best gifts is human sharira. Because this is dharma moksha sadhana. The other sharira are artha kama sadhana. Devadi sharira, gandharvadi sharira, and pashu pakshadi sharira. They are all artha, only hunt the food, kama, eat and sleep. Isn't it? धर्म मोक्ष होता है क्या उनमें? But this human sharir dharma moksha hetu. That is why abhavyaha but bhavya. Yuktya. So what is the subtle message Sri Rama is conveying? Ki have intelligence to use the body with your yukti for the bhavya karma of sadhana. Don't misuse the body by wrongly identifying with it for artha kama bhoga and uh, get affected by its abhavyata. उसके भव्यता को यूज करो, अभव्यता को नहीं यूज करो, उससे सफर मत होना. That intelligence I must have. Just like in this world, scooter is given to safely travel, not to commit accident, to break my legs, to break the scooter and to break the legs of others. How do you do युक्तिया? प्रॉपरली अगर गाड़ी को मेंटेन करके चलाने का सीखोगे ना, विच सब्जेक्ट इट इज, ऑन दैट स्कूटर चलाने में 1 घंटा लेक्चर दे सकते हैं. सुनने का हिम्मत हौसला टाइम है तो, है ना. मीनिंग ऑफ दैट इज I must know how to operate the entire scooters, every part. Every part means the clutches, the brakes, the accelerators, whatever are there. Then I must know the art either myself to repair it or to get it repaired in the garage when the need arises, servicing karana. Then I must know its limitations. And it can't go beyond the speed of 60, 70. And if it is the city limits 30, 40. If you try for 90, 100, it is wrong. And the same way, it has its own lane to travel in. You can't travel to take the scooter lane, scooter in the car wala lane. वो तो 140 का होता है. That is another mistake. Then this has to be properly controlled to follow the outer rules. Outer rules are there can be speed breakers, there can be red signals, there can be others overtaking, there can be the other traffic, children moving, old people moving, animals moving. Managing all of that, traveling in the scooter takes us to destination. Same way, Sharira is the vehicle, isn't it? You have to give it petrol, the food, then only it will move. But we should know every part of it and their beauty, importance, and we should know the managing of all of them, not wrongly managing. है ना, एक्सीटर ज्यादा घुमाया तो टूट ही जाएगा वो, नहीं तो इंजन जल जाएगा. Like that, not taking the scooter outside, every part gets rusted, unused atrophy. Wrong or overusing also quickly spoils every of the part. शरीर का भी ये होता है. Not using, you will see how much tamoguna comes, fats come, stiffness comes. So many diseases attack. Overusing also, exertion and exhaustion. Wrong using also, troublesome. That's why I said 1 घंटा लगेगा शरीर स्कूटर दोनों के बारे में बताने के लिए. Anyway, Bhagwan is going to say after 4 shlokas with some other meaning. So bhavyah yuktya bhavya api abhavya api na jadaha na api chetanaha. See that subtle way Rama is conveying. Na jada na chetana. Okay. इसको चेतना मन के आत्म तादात मत करो, ये जड़ है. By saying so जड़ा, your attachment with it is give up. But ये जड़ा मान के यूज करना मत छोड़ो, इसको चेतना मानो और किस काम के लिए दिया, for that let us use it. See that subtlety in the life of ours na, anything around us comes to us only to help us. If at all we know the art of maturity of making use of it. And also the other side of everything is can destroy us also if we wrongly contact. You know? Best example again is bijli. Correctly connect karo, entire room it illuminates, fan it moves, AC वैसी चलाएगा. But wrongly connect karo, it is calamitous. है ना? We ourselves can get shock and something can happen. बिजली के शॉक से पैरालिसिस होता है. दिमाग भी डिपेंडिंग ऑन वेयर दैट लगता है. कैजुअलिटी तो एनीवे वे नो. Wrong connection. Everything in the world. Paramatma, Prakriti, Bhagav, Guru, parents, brothers, sisters, friends, relatives, neighbors, colleagues, co-travelers, all of them have two sides of coin. For us, one side, if we rub properly, we get benefit. If we rub wrongly, we rub भी नहीं बचाएंगे हमको. Rab has come from the word Prabhu. प्रभु they have not said प्रा तो होता नहीं उनके यहाँ. प्रा means प्रकाश. तो प्रकाश को खा के रब बोलते वो लोग. There is no language which has not come from Sanskrit. Prabhu, that Prabhu came from that all. Anyway, हमको क्यों लड़ना उससे. So, see ना युक्त्या भव्योपि भव्यः अपि अभव्योपि न जडो नापि चेतनः. Very good. Like that English quotation, very famous. Not too loose, not too tight, just right. Not too loose means don't be slave to this body. Not too tight means what? Don't be not using it or very, very roughly using. Just tight means, just right means we must have that maturity. By the way, like the total chapter in every shloka, we can learn such things. हो गया? So two shlokas are spoken. Agnopi Tagna Sadrushaha, though it is Jada, but acts as Chaitana because ki Falita Atma Chamatkrutihi, the Chamatkara in this body happens because of the Atma which is inside it, illuminating it. It is Abhavya if it is wrongly used, Bhavya if it is rightly used. Thus, Jadopi na Jado na Chaitana. Don't discard it as Jada, don't identify with it as if it is Chaitana. You are Chaitana, it is Jada, but because of you it illuminates. And for you as a Jiva, it is useful for staying in it and reaching the Paramatma through sadhana. Okay? Now, Jada Jada Drushor Madhye Dolayita Durashayah Aviveki Vimodhatma Mohameva Prayachati. Mhm. Mhm. So, Jada Jada Drushor Madhye Dolayita Durashayah Aviveki Vimudhatma Mohameva Prayachati. So, Jada Jada Drushor Madhye. This body is Jada for someone, Ajada for someone. Very typical way of saying a Rama here. Jada Jada Drushor Madhye. From the pure Vedantic standpoint, the Vedanta says, I am Chaitana, it is Jada. He is freed from the bondage of it. Because of me, it is illumined. I need not be bound by it. The other samsaris take it as the ajada and they identify themselves with it and they suffer. This is one way from the spiritual standpoint said. Again, from the Vyavahara standpoint, somebody make it jada means very lazy, lethargic. Because if you allow the body to be lazy, lethargic at any day, any time, it can be. With that, it will not be used by you as the way it has to. But the other intelligent people are there. They make it ajada, means non-lazy, non-lethargic, active and dynamic, and do lot of upasana, punya, and sadhana with it, and eke out so much of its phala of higher worlds, even moksha. So in that way, jada jada drushor madhye dolayata durashayah. डोलायमान होते हैं लोग इस बॉडी को लेकर. दुराशय. Okay, the durashayas are what? For both spiritual person and samsari. Through the spiritual person, if it is rightly used, for the samsari, if it is rightly used, it will give little benefit. गलत यूज किया तो प्रॉब्लम होएगा. That is the durashaya. For the spiritual seeker also, for sadhana it has to be used. For any other purpose used, then it will bind. That's the meaning of durashaya. दुराशय मीन्स दुख का ये आश्रय है और आइडेंटिफिकेशन विथ इट or non-identification with it. Both have pros and cons. One has to be very intelligent. That is why aviveki vimudhatma mohameva prayachyati. If a person is aviveki, doesn't discriminate between himself and the sharira, and vimudhatma gets deluded by using the body for bhoga, by not using the body for sadhana. Both of them mohameva prayachyati. The presence of the sharira gives only delusion only to such people. Isn't it? साधना के लिए नहीं यूज करना और भोग के लिए यूज करना. Both are the aviveka and mudhata, because of which we are deluded in the identity with the body. रिवर्स करो, साधना के लिए यूज करना, भोग के लिए नहीं यूज करना. You are not aviveki, we are viveki. We are not vimudatma, we are intelligent. Therefore, it will not give moha. I mean, bondage or attachment. It will help us in going beyond that moha. Because we are not going for bhoga with this sharira and we are using it for yoga. Staying in this body, we are using it for sadhana. How wonderful, see? How critically, clearly scrutinizing Sri Rama is doing for us. Clear? Now, the fourth mantra. Stokenanandamayati, stokenayati kheditam, नास्ति देह समः शोच्यः नीचो गुणमहिष्कृतः. तो हियर थोड़ा विगर्हण है ना, याद रखना. जैसे हमने अभी कहा, कहो प्रकृति, कहो शरीर, कहो एनी ऑफ द पीपल. When we have to use them for sadhana, we have to consider them as our swapaksha and see the guna in it. Like a pakka politician. And when it is troubling us in our sadhana, we have to see the dosha of it and keep it away. That art, in that way in the world, nothing is to be rejected and nothing is to be owned. Everything is to be used for the highest purpose. That intelligence we should develop as soon as possible. Like a very selfish people, na, they develop this art. आप किसको किस तरह से यूज करना है और सब कुछ निचोड़ के ना उसको फेंक देते. एंड एट द टाइम ऑफ यूजिंग देम, अब इतना दे डू प्रेज वेज एंड ऑल, अब जब फेंकना होता है ना, जस्ट दे डोंट केयर, which is a very negative approach as regard the worldly people etc. if we do it. वो महापाप होता है. बंदे को यूज किया पूरा, अब उसको हेल्प करने का टाइम आया, we said get out. Nowadays they do. They take the employee, get all the work done. When another employee they are getting for less salary, they kick this fellow. And they justify, देखो हमको भी ये करना होगा. In the world that is wrong. But in spirituality, with our sharira and upadhis, using it for sadhana, using it for dharma is never bad. Only when we misuse things and beings for artha kama, then we are doing wrong. थोड़ा ये क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए हमको. Like you are there for me, I'm using you for the dharma and moksha. Dharma is teaching shastra, moksha is in your presence I am also learning shastra. If I misuse you for the artha and kama and anything, आपसे कोई काम करा रहा है, then my connection with you is wrong. That is papa. In the same way, उपाधियों को धर्म मोक्ष के लिए सबको यूज करना सीखना चाहिए. It is given for that purpose only. See the next श्लोक में क्या कहा कि स्तोकेन आनंदम आयाति. Stokena means with a small little thing, it becomes happy. Sharira, है ना? It gives आनंदा और it becomes आनंदी. अच्छा नींद आ गया, क्या सुख हो जाता है ना. थोड़ा खाना मिल गया टेस्टी वाला, आहा आनंद आया. थोड़ा सा पीने को कुछ बढ़िया सा कॉफी मिल गया, see that stokena आनंदम आया. With minimum things it becomes stokena means by the small little the food and drink, उससे खुश हो जाता है. Same way, stoke na ayati kheditam. Little of something happens, again it becomes so much kheda yukta. Like a little temperature has increased. और cause of दुख और डिक्रीज हो गया, सर्दियां हो गए, a little pain हो गया, चोट लग गयो, stoke na, it gives kheda dukha also. अल्प विषयों से ही it becomes सुखी दुखी. That is why the punch line here Bhagavan Rama is saying, as an Adhyatmika seeker, more and more we have to give value to this. Continuously maintain that dosha drushti pratibhaksha bhavana. What is it? Nasti deha samaha shochyaha नीचः गुण बहिष्कृतः. देह के समान कोई नीच वस्तु, शोच्य वस्तु. शोच means that to identify with which we should feel bad and miserable. And guna bhaishkrutaha, in that all the doshas only are there. There are no gunas. Now देखो, this is typical Vedantic way of approaching the Sharira as a preventive measure, so that we don't get lost in its identity. Is it not? चाहिए ना? बहुत जरूरी है. Prevention is better than cure. Preparing our mind. You can't take anything in this life as a sadhaka for granted, that whole life उसमें हम खो जाते हैं. Like I give an example. A college boy, young boy, joined in college, some other city. Now, if he is properly guided by a parents or a teacher, or any guru, अरे जा रहा है तो वहाँ, from the first day, the way you are, 10 years also, if you study, you have to be fresh in your mind. Remember, you are going only for study. Friends, gains, janta nahi. Any together study to be done, you do that much. If he is prepared like that, really he gets prepared also. 20 years he may stay with hundreds of people, he will not get lost in ragadvesha with anyone. If that is not told, either he himself thinks चलो जाके देखेंगे, या more strongly thinks कि I make friends, or he is going only to make friends, he will never have the study done well. He will get lost in them only. It can lead to anything together. They can get addicted to something. They can do the negative things. In the earlier case, except to study, they will not do anything. In this later case, except to study, you will do everything. Depends on prevention. Mentally prepared. Isn't it? We also have to do, anywhere we go, mental preparation. I am going only for my particular work, only that much I do. I will not look here and there. If घोड़े की तरह वो लगाते हैं ना, नहीं रखोगे आप ना, then we look here and there. दूसरे घोड़ों को देखकर अट्रैक्ट होंगे या डरेंगे, या वह जो घास फूस होता है उसको देखकर अट्रैक्ट हो जाए. दैट इज वाई घोड़े के सामने वो लगाते. इट ओनली सीज द पाथ. दैट्स इट. उसके सामने एक थैली लगाते, उसमें घास है, वो खाता हुआ चलता रहता है बस. If sees the other ghoda, it will be frightened, or it will get attracted towards it, or towards both sides of the road there are pasture lands. Oh, जाएगा वो. That's why that child told, you are going to study. इधर देखे दूसरे लोग रहेंगे, इधर देखो रहोगे. Either you get attached to someone or you get someone. और दूर देखोगे तो you have a lot of eateries, canteens, playthings, all of that. Then you lose the purpose for which you are put in the college by parents, by paying so much money. So too our parents of Paramatma and Jagannatha and our family members of all Adhisthana Devatas and Prakriti, they have put us in this human body only to know the truth through Adhyatmic sadhana and get moksha. Only aim at that. Anything else, if you get lost, you get lost. Therefore, prevention. This sloka is the such type of thing. What is that? Nasti deha samaha shochyaha nichaha guna bahishkrutaha. There is nothing in the world worse than the Deha, about which we have to have shoka to identify with it. And it is Nicha hai and Gunabahishkrita. ये करना पड़ता है. दोष दुष्ट इट इज कॉल्ड. भाई गुणबहिष्कृता. वो एक दिन नहाए नहीं सत्यानाश. 2 दिन खाना नहीं खाया यू बिकम वीक. एक हफ्ते के लिए एक्सरसाइज नहीं किया यू नो हाउ इट बिकम्स लाइक. दिस ओनली दोषास आर देयर इन गुणबहिष्कृत. Goes on modifying. And what are the negative things that go on coming out of the sharira? Isn't it? This is how we have to detach from the sharira while using it for sadhana. सो बुरा है करके साधना के लिए यूज करना नहीं छोड़ना. साधना कर रहे इसलिए अटैच भी नहीं होना. देखो ये दी मेच्योरिटी हमको आना चाहिए. हो गया. नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट श्लोका दिस शरीर इज कंपेयर्ड विथ ए वृक्ष. The roots, the trunk, the branches, the leaves, the flowers, the fruits, and the birds which stay on the tree. So too the Sharira. And this is not new. The samsara is compared with Vruksha in Gita 15th chapter also, Kathopanishad also. But in Mundaka Upanishad, the Sharira itself is compared with the Vruksha in which the true birds are there, the Jiva Pakshi, the Ishvara Pakshi. Again in Taittiriya Upanishad, Panchakoshas are also compared with the Pakshis there. But here, Sharira compared with the Vruksha. So we just chant that mantras of 4. We'll see them tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they? Agama Paina Nityam Danta Kesara Shalina विकासस्मितपुष्पेण प्रतिक्षणमलङ्कृतः भुजशाखोघ न स्कन्धः द्विजस्तम्भशुभस्थितिः लोचनालिविलाक्रान्तः शिरः पीठबृहत्फलः स्रवदन्तरसग्रस्तः हस्तपादसुपल्लवः गुल्मवान् कार्यसङ्घातः विहङ्गमकृतास्पदः सच्छायो देहवृक्षोऽयं जीवपान्थगणास्पदः कस्यात्मीयः कस्य परः आस्था किलात्र के. देखो राम जी is ना sometime totally about the body talks negative, sometimes talks positive, sometimes talks both of them, only to educate us. Because the common sense thought in this world is there is in this world nothing is redundant, everything is required, and nothing is indispensable, everything has to be dropped. Nothing is redundant because we have to see Paramatma in everything. And nothing is indispensable because Paramatma is beyond. To see him, everything has to be dropped again. धीरे धीरे बात समझ में आएगा. That is why in the last line it is said, Kasya Atmiya Kasya Paraha. For whom this Sharira is Atmiya and for whom this Sharira is Para. For both samsari as well as sadhaka, if he has an art of using it rightly, it helps us like Atmiya. If you don't have the art of using it rightly, it is like para. Para means Shatru. Like a para, the Shatru, it will trouble us also. That is why Astha Anaste Kila Atra Ke. So, should we have the Astha on it or should we not have the Astha on it? And to whom it is the Astha Sthana and for whom it is not. When and what for. That's why this Yoga Vasraman little sublime, subtler. Like among all Upanishads, the Mandukya's level is high, but all Upanishads talk Brahma Vidya. So along all Smriti Shastras, this Yoga Vasishtha is little higher. This talks in this sublime form. Okay. Then what are the Shakhas? What are the Skandhas? What are the Vilas? What is the Phala, Pushpa, Pallava, अंतरसग्रस्तः गुल्म क्या है इसका, what are the vihangamas on this, what is the chaya, all of this एक 10-15 मिनट लगेगा. Tomorrow we will see it. Then this chapter continuously in this way guides us in understanding Sharira. So Kaya Garhana, Kaya Jugupsa, isn't it? देखो सर, एक तरफ feeding the body, protecting the body, same time using it for sadhana. Other side, whenever attachment starts happening, then with the jugumsa, we should be able to detach from it. Balance. Tomorrow we'll continue. Narayana. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramanushabhyo Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Wow, wonderful friends. Thank you. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति. नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो रामकृष्ण मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मने गुणात्मने सर्वप्रसाद नमो ब्रह्मादिव्य ब्रह्मलोकादा शेषादेवी. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री योगवास्ट महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. बोल श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि योगवास्ट महारामायण आचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज की आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती मते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Done, friends. See you tomorrow for this talk text, but we'll continue with Shivananda Lahari in 5 minutes. After this, in Hindi, we are having Shivananda Lahari study. Then we have Ayyappa Swami Sahasranamavali, Rupa Gita chanting, other shloka chanting. So many we do. Afternoon also in Telugu we do Mandukya, Gita for the youth. Everybody can listen it. Early morning 7 to 8 we are doing Shvetashvatara Upanishad, followed by immediately the Yoga Darshanam Patanjali. So in this way 6-7 classes happening per day from last almost 8 to 900 days without break. So just attend, make use of them. We welcome you. Your presence inspires us also.